Erik Ten Hag, from a United rescuer to a disaster. A lesson for Ruben Amorim. This might be a discussion that continues long after Erik Ten Hag departs from Manchester United FC, yet he has undeniably left a legacy that continues to impact the club's very condition. His initial season, 2022-23, was a period of great success. He propelled United from a disappointing 7th-place finish to a commendable 3rd in the English Premier League. Despite acquiring Antony for a staggering £85 million from his former Dutch club, Ajax, United managed to secure the EFL Cup in his first year. However, it is now widely accepted that United paid an extra £35 million for Antony's services, a deal that seemed inflated even at the time. The true beginning of the disaster, however, unfolded in his second season. 2023-24, I, along with many other United supporters, had anticipated that Erik would bring in the South Korean international Kim Min-jae as a central defender and the Dutch international Ryan Gravenberch, a duo who would have cost the club a combined £77 million. Instead, Erik pressed for the acquisition of Mason Mount from Chelsea for £60 million and a new goalkeeper, Onana, for nearly £44 million. As time has shown, Mount has proven to be an injury-prone player, absent for approximately 80% of matches in his first season. Meanwhile, Onana has been exposed as a poor keeper. This poor judgment was compounded by the fact that we let our proven goalkeeper David De Gea leave the club on a free transfer. De Gea never should have departed and Onana should never have been signed. Onana's poor goalkeeping was a direct cause of United's early exit from the Champions League in the 2023-24 season. These two transfers alone represented a colossal waste of around £140 million in just one summer. This represented a significant financial blow to a club already under the ownership of the major shareholders, the Glazer family, who are not known for their generous spending. Furthermore, United must contend with the financial fair play regulations set by Erik's legacy of wasteful spending forced the club into a situation where they had to sell Antony for a mere £19 million to Real Betis. This was a damning indictment of a player who, in my opinion, proved to be both stubborn and arrogant. This falls squarely on Erik Ten Hag. Ten Hag's eccentric and at times suicidal tactical decisions pushed United into a disastrous situation, and the club is still struggling as a result. While the new manager, Ruben Amorim, is a sensible coach, the club cannot afford to acquire all the necessary players to rebuild the squad. This is why United still lack a credible defensive midfielder. The veteran Casemiro appears lazy and untrustworthy, while Manuel Ugarte seems eccentric and unfocused. The problem with Erik Ten Hag's tenure was not just his transfer policy, but also his failure to focus on fundamental football principles. In his first season, despite finishing 3rd, United's goal difference was a meager +7. In stark contrast to Newcastle's +15 in 4th place. This issue became even more pronounced in his second season, where United's goal difference plummeted to -1. His third season began with yet another questionable decision. He allowed United's youth academy player, Alvaro Fernandez, to leave for a paltry £10 million to Benfica. This young Spanish left-back had immense potential, yet we inexplicably sold him on the cheap. His subsequent impressive performance with Benfica led to Spanish giants Real Madrid acquiring him for a reported £40 million. With the departure of both Alvaro and Scott McTominay, United faced a critical situation in both the left-back position and the midfield. Even with the arrival of new manager Ruben Amorim and the signing of Patrick Dorgu as a left-back, United's midfield still struggled, ultimately leading to a shocking 15th-place finish in the EPL. Ten Hag's reign saw a total of around £250 million wasted on transfers. His track record became so concerning that the German Bundesliga club Bayer Leverkusen took no chances, sacking him after just 2 games into the current 2025-26 season. While it may be premature to judge him at Leverkusen, the club's management clearly lost confidence. Manchester United should never have retained him, even after winning the FA Cup, especially given the 8th-place finish in the league. We previously sacked Louis van Gaal in 2016, who also won the FA Cup, yet only finished 5th in the league. Erik Ten Hag's role and his insane spending habits serve as a vital warning and lesson for the new manager, Ruben Amorim. He must not repeat these mistakes by pressing to buy Carlos Baleba for a reported £115 million. Instead, he should focus on acquiring sensible and cost-effective alternatives, such as the Swiss international Denis Zakaria from Monaco and Javi Guerra from Valencia. Denis would be a solid defensive midfielder, and Javi a perfect attacking one.